One of the most common questions that you guys ask me is, what are my top tier openers on Tinder that will always yield a great and exciting response from her that will make her say, this guy is different from every other guy that I've talked to on here. Today from my highest ticket program, I'll be giving you the best openers that you can use that will always get her to respond to you. And also, at the very end of the video, I'll be giving you one of the simplest lines that you can use right now that will get her to ask you to meet up. But really quickly, I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and I've helped over 100,000 people in 30 different countries attract and date their dream woman. And if you'd like to book a call with us to see if you qualify to work with me, then click the link in the description. One of the most important things with Tinder is that you need to be different. There was a study done with Tinder, and they literally took 3 models and they made profiles for the girls. And what they found with these girls is that they were like, okay, we want to see how many messages that an attractive girl on Tinder will get per day. You'd think that they get like 10 messages per day, 12 messages, 20 maybe at most, like if they're really special. Each profile got on average 80 messages per day. And the people were saying things like, hey darling, how are you? Hey, what's up? How are you doing? How was your day? Good morning. Hi. How's your week going? Hey. How's it going? Yo, you have a beautiful smile. If a girl is beautiful, don't you think that she's heard that before and before and before and before? Don't even get me started on other compliments. They literally get daily. Hey sexy, why you swipe right? Hey pretty lady, hey cutie, what's up? Your eyes. Has anyone ever told you you have a pretty smile? You want to avoid compliments when you're online because 1, you automatically put yourself in the sea of mediocrity with other guys that are doing the same exact thing. 2, literally she perceives a compliment as, oh, he's trying to bribe me into getting me to respond to him. And then 3, you don't want to end up like one of these guys in a video. And don't even get me started on pickup lines. Oh, you know what? You got me started on pickup lines, so let's just take a look at a couple. If you were a president, you would be Abraham Lincoln. So, I have to tell you that I'm not good at predicting weather, but it looks like you'll be getting on average 7 inches per night or whatever that even says. Sorry, thought you were the other girl in the profile pic. Can I have her number please? Points for honesty, I guess. Hello, can I have your picture so I can show Santa what I want for Christmas? Which I can probably assume that you will not be getting that for Christmas, sadly. But let's go through some basic pointers on how to actually start a conversation and start it on the right foot that's actually going to engage her into wanting to interact with you more. First is talk to her as a lover rather than a friend. So many people go on TikTok and they try to act like they're not interested or like they're just trying to be friends with people when you're both on Tinder because why? You're probably looking for somebody. A lot of people try to hide this fact and then bring it up later in the conversation and be like, oh, by the way, I have a penis. Number 2 is that labeling makes things more personal. If you call her trouble or you call her a cowboy because maybe she's from Texas, then it actually brings more personality to the conversation. Number 3 is spell the words right. Don't put you as like the letter U and then Y, W-H-Y as the letter Y. We're not in 5th grade anymore, okay? We are growing into adults, and so you want to talk like a high status civil adult with these people. If you want a woman, then you have to attract a woman by being a man. Number 4 is don't ask too many questions, okay? If you ask too many questions, then it almost feels like she's being interviewed. And what do people associate interviewing with? Probably pain and discomfort. Instead, you want to balance the questions more with assumptions. Kind of like, you seem like, right? If you don't ask her where she's from, instead say, you seem like you're from the West Coast. This actually makes her perceive you as more high status because high status people make more assumptions rather than asking questions. The 5th and final tip is don't think long about what to say, because if you're sitting there staring at your phone screen trying to figure out the best thing to say after 5 to 10 minutes, remember that you're going to be doing the same thing in person. If you eventually get her out in person and she says some witty comeback to you that kind of throws you off your center, you can't be like, hang on a second, like let me think about like 5 to 10 minutes, like how to respond to that. Okay, so train yourself early, because this is more of a long-term tip, is that train yourself early to respond witty and fast quickly so you can do it when you get in person and show her that you can walk the talk. First is use her bio to your advantage. If you see that she's a Cowboys fan or really like an anything fan, then go ahead and tease that and challenge her. For example, if you see she's a Cowboys fan, you could be like, hey, you seem like pretty cool, but the Cowboys? Really? And PS, by the way, know your emoji limit. If she's not sending a lot of emojis, don't be sending like a bunch of emojis at once, like all stacked in the message. Maybe if you want to send one just to show your personality, that's okay. But but you want to like adapt to how she's talking. If she's not sending many, then you don't need to be sending a lot. It's almost like you guys are like forming that balance and that connection. It almost feels like she's bonding to you in that way. Number 2 is cold reads. You seem like the type of girl that would come with a warning label. If you did, what would it say? That is literally one of the most engaging openers, because literally she's like, no, what would it say if I came with a warning label? She is trying to be creative to actually qualify herself to you. Number 3 is if she has a profile picture with her dog or some sort of pet, which a lot of girls do, then say this: oh wow, like, I didn't realize you were taken. Like, he's really cute though. Like, how long have you two been together? Number 4 is opinion openers. Are you a tequila girl or a vodka girl? Are you a dog person or a cat person? Remember, people love expressing their opinions about certain topics, which will actually bridge the conversation into actually building a better conversation to show more personality. For example, like, you do seem like the type of girl that likes to party. So simple, so easy. And number 5, let's say that you actually matched with that girl before, or maybe you know the girl from your area and you guys accidentally matched together. Then open her up and say, now this is gonna be an interesting story. And here's one little quick bonus for you, and one of my personal favorites actually, because it will always make this girl laugh and be like, oh my gosh, that's actually so original. Literally all you do is open her up and say, listen, I'm pregnant and it's yours. Literally, she's always gonna open up and just laugh at that because it's so funny. It's hard to resist. Guys, those are 5 plus a bonus opener on how to open a girl on Tinder and get her to respond every single time. Let me know in the comments which opener you actually plan on using, or if you've already used one, comment how successful it actually was for you. And make sure that you check out our other videos. I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and I will see you in the next video.